Hey there, Conncast here with another episode of Red World War II Civilization 5 as Benito Mussolini heading Bascist Bitaly. Today, we are going to continue our little excursion across the bay into Africa. We're probably going to end up consolidating the fleet, which is very nice. And we'll see what else happens. It'll be a wild ride, whatever the case may be. Where we left off, I just fucked myself over because I parked a submarine right beside a destroyer without knowing. But that's irrelevant. Where we left off, we were fighting a war against France here with the newly refitted Regia Aeronautica. We were how about a bank? We were repulsing the Yugoslav army, just finished doing that. And we were destroying this one last ship in the British fleet before consolidating our own fleet with the remaining remaining acceptable condition ships that we have already. Rough terrain. Targeting, of course. We're gonna fight some naval battles. We're heading over to Suez on this front right after we take Cairo. It will be quite a ride. Costly attack here, but we took Cairo, whatever. Anyways, I was about to say whatever the case may be again. I know I get repetitive sometimes, but please don't hold it against me. We're just gangbanging this French battleship here. Hopefully we can kill it. We'll see what happens. Got another submarine going over here. I'm gonna put it in beside here. Strength in numbers. Do a wolf pack, shall we? It's range, so whatever. Let's do plain terrain for a change, cause yeah, plain terrain. We're heading over to Suez here. Suez is within our reach, boys. And of course, we can establish air superiority. No resistance. And let's move this boy around. We need to add a little more to our navy sooner than later, I do believe, because the British will launch a counterattack if they have the chance. I know they have a very high production and a lot of money in this particular mod. So, we need to keep them in check. We have the mouth of the Mediterranean somewhat down. I don't think they'll cross Spain. I don't think they'll cross all the way through France, unless of course they're going for Germany. Because Germany, I think they're taking ground in France. I'll check on this next turn. Because when I go between turns, between turns, it just sort of glitches up and goes way too far north. Germany hasn't been making, of course it is still 1940, but they're still just sort of hanging around. They've taken a few Polish cities, but I don't know if they're consolidating forces. I don't know if they're going for a French assault more so. We will see what happens. The city-states, it appears as if I still have not lost any ships, luckily. And this French ship's days are numbered. I want to take Corsica here because I don't want the French to have the access to safe harbor. But we will see what happens. Sometimes not everything you want is possible in life. So, how are all you nippers doing today? this guy out. And we will launch the final push, if you will, against the Yugo forces. Join us in our war against the Yugo-French menace. Some safe attacks on Skopje. Administrative building is appropriate in Cairo. And we will start the bombardment of Suez. Hopefully they don't have a whole bunch of troops hiding in Iraq, because that would not be very fun for us, would it? So, I'm sure a lot of the people watching are, you know, a little bit edgy and they already know this, but I believe it was the SS, I don't know the brown shirts slogan, but I know the SS slogans was like, my honor is loyalty. Yeah, that would be it. However, how about a bank in Milan? Just become rich, the mountain Jews. Safe attack on Tirana. We will liberate the Albanians, despite them barely being human. They're just sort of coasting off of that interbreeding they did with the Belarusians before the Reconquista over there. About 10,000 BC-ish. See, we've gotta have that air superiority before we send in the fast bombers. Uh-oh. Will we have... Okay. We've got clear skies from here on out to attack the tank. Land units. Safe attack here. Soon this will be friendly territory again. Liberating Albania. Something I never thought I would want to do. Okay. Ranged attack over here. We're just gonna follow him and deny him safe harbor. And then it seems like it's a fleet-wide retreat almost. I hate to say it. Yep, but I think it will be. We need to repair, we need to refit. And we need a break from this combat. Hopefully they don't bombard my ports too hard. How's it going over in Libya? They've got one more guy over there. Even though Italy proper's Africa, still quite a while away. I think we can whack the British before we do it, don't you? Anyways, I'm going to cut this one pretty short because I have several... What time is it? Nah, I still got a few minutes. In 5 minutes I'll come straight out. So this guy can start heading west. The French are causing more damage than I thought they would cause. This guy needs to refit and repair. Unfortunately, this guy does too. What units need orders now? Nope, did not need to do that. Now, I hope it doesn't interrupt my resource collection too much, but we'll see what happens. Having the fleet repairing, because it does need to repair. I can't just keep fighting this war of attrition against 3 different navies. Do nothing. Okay. Maybe we can take Nice soon. Even though I would prefer to take, what's it called, Corsica, Ajaccio. It would not be that fun to lose it and then have a clear shot at mainland Italy. So I'll keep those guys on the continent and defending the homeland. Milan. Bascist Bitaly. And there we go. Excellent, the tank's been defeated. Ground forces should have a clearer shot now. You know, actually the French had better tanks than the Germans at the beginning of World War II. From my understanding, most of the good German tanks were taken from Czechoslovakia because, you know, the Germans weren't allowed to arm themselves. But they held those in, and the French just used their heavy tanks really terribly, sort of just like mobile pillboxes. They weren't really savvy to mobile warfare tactics and armor and all that, which is a different beast, if you will. I don't want to lose any of these capital ships. Naples has a shipyard, doesn't it? Here we go, barbarians, or as I know, Albanians. I'm going to release another Albanian Polish video pretty soon, but I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm working on doing some more scripted videos so that people don't forget that that's actually why I started the channel. I like doing the whole, you know, single man sort of ranty style. It's sort of my jam. Let's see, attack here. Albania has been liberated, guys. Or at least the capital city. These guys can head in too. The units do stack, I like that. But not all the time. The red mod is just really, it's impeccably well made. I like it a lot. A bank here. We've pillaged money. I wonder if I can buy any more boats. In Rome. I believe I can't because I'm short. Am I short manpower? I may be. We've got the Yugos on their knees, and next comes Greece. These guys are true neutral. Nobody can attack them. Promote this unit. And I don't want to lose the experience that these naval units have either. Makes me feel bad just thinking about it. French battleship. And this guy definitely needs to go to safe harbor. This guy still has another turn in him, but I'd like to send him home. These battleships are just so valuable. I can't afford to lose too many of them. I prefer not to lose any of them. It may be worth it just to get bombarded for a couple of turns, as cocky as that sounds. But, oh, I can still take Suez. Suez has been taken, and there's a couple of Frenchmen. I think they'll be taken fairly easily. Minor victory. Open terrain. Most of it is open terrain. What else? This would be Iraq. Akiba, Haifa. No, that's Palestine and Jordan. Here we have Beirut for Lebanon, Damascus. All these people hate me, so it doesn't even matter who they are. But, alrighty. So I think that'll wrap it up for this episode of Conncast Plays. Oh, I didn't want these guys to just first establish air superiority. But But after this turn, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just going to say thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on social media. That would be great. I would appreciate that thoroughly. And if you can send me a couple dollars on Patreon, that would really help me out, like disproportionately so. A lot of the revenue I get isn't great because of where I am. And I can't actually do these Let's Plays at my own house. I have to wait till the weekends. So, thanks for tuning in. And this has been Conncast Plays. This guy's got the uphill advantage. Alrighty, now I'm actually done, so thanks for tuning in.